20 billionaires made $460 billion from AI in 2025, while millions of people got sold on $2,000 per month AI side hustles that actually made someone else rich. The math behind who's really winning the AI gold rush will change how you think about every opportunity you see online. But here's what nobody told you about that $460 billion number. It wasn't evenly distributed. Jensen Huang alone added $90 billion to his net worth as Nvidia's stock exploded from AI chip demand. Elon Musk's XAI hit a $50 billion valuation in its latest funding rounds. Meanwhile, the CEOs of Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta each gained between $15 and $25 billion as their AI investments transform into actual revenue. The pattern becomes obvious when you follow the money trail. Every dollar flowing into AI creates wealth at 3 levels, but only one of them includes regular people. Level 1 is the chip makers and cloud providers. That's where Huang and the tech giants live. Level 2 is the AI companies themselves, which attracted $200 billion in venture funding last year, representing over half of all startup investment globally. And level 3? That's where the real story gets interesting. Because while everyone was arguing about whether ChatGPT would steal their job, a completely different group was quietly building million-dollar businesses. One operator, legal background, no coding skills, built a document automation service using Claude and cleared $2.3 million in 2025. Another built an AI inventory tool for restaurants and sold it to private equity for $8 million in 18 months. Neither of them could code. These are the kind of stories you see everywhere. But here's what's actually happening. No-code AI tools are creating first-time millionaires out of everyday operators and agency owners who lack technical expertise but have mastered AI for non-technical use. This is what the industry is increasingly calling AI-enabled services. Businesses that use existing AI tools to solve expensive problems for other businesses. The math here actually works because you're not competing with OpenAI or Google. You're using their tools to build something specific that saves companies real money. But here's the uncomfortable truth that connects back to those TikTok side hustles. The same psychological triggers that have always driven get-rich-quick schemes are now being weaponized to sell AI courses and automated income systems. The influencers promoting these programs earn their money from course sales, not from the AI strategies they teach, which raises the question that determines whether you'll be part of the wealth creation or wealth extraction. Are you building something that creates genuine value for other people, or are you just hoping to position yourself in the middle of someone else's transaction? The real opportunities require understanding exactly how money moves through the AI ecosystem. Most people think they understand how money flows in the AI economy, but they're looking at it completely backwards. When you see those $10,000 per month with AI posts, you're not seeing a business model. You're seeing the result of a sophisticated wealth transfer system that's been running since the internet began. Here's how it actually works. Someone creates a course promising AI riches for $2,000. They need to sell it to 1,000 people to make $2 million. But here's the math that matters. If even 5% of those buyers actually made $10,000 monthly, that's 50 people earning $500,000 per month combined, or $6 million annually. The course creator made $2 million once. The successful students would make $6 million every single year. Those numbers don't work unless the success rate is dramatically lower than advertised. Course completion data from major platforms like Udemy and Coursera consistently shows rates under 12%. Measurable income generation, meaning students who actually made money, runs below 3% across most Make Money Online programs. The real business model isn't teaching AI skills. It's selling hope to people who want to escape their current financial situation. All those course buyers who never implemented anything, they created a vacuum. Businesses still need the work done. They just can't find anyone who can actually do it. But this creates an interesting opportunity that nobody talks about. while thousands of people buy courses they'll never complete. There's a massive shortage of people who actually know how to implement AI solutions for businesses with real problems. Companies are paying established consultants $150 to $300 per hour for setting up simple automation workflows using tools like Zapier and ChatGPT. Rates that come after proving results and building credibility, not on day one. The difference between the course buyers and the six-figure earners isn't technical skill. It's understanding where businesses actually hurt. A plumber in Ohio built a $400,000 annual business creating AI phone systems for other contractors. His only AI expertise was figuring out how to make ChatGPT handle appointment scheduling and follow-up calls. He charges $2,500 per setup, plus $300 monthly maintenance, because it saves each contractor $4,000 monthly in administrative costs. The psychological trap that keeps most people buying courses instead of building businesses is something researchers call solution shopping. The belief that the right system or strategy will eliminate the need for actual work. It's the same mental pattern that drives people to buy lottery tickets despite understanding the odds. Smart money recognizes that every gold rush creates two types of wealth, the miners and the shovel sellers. In AI, the miners are grinding through the technical work of solving specific problems for specific customers. The shovel sellers are packaging dreams and selling them to people who want to skip the mining part. Which brings us to the category that's actually minting millionaires right now, and why the barrier to entry is about to change dramatically. The fastest growing category in AI wealth creation isn't what you'd expect. It's what the industry calls middleware businesses, and they're generating millionaires at a rate that would have been impossible just 2 years ago. These aren't people building AI models or selling courses. They're solving the connection problem that every major AI breakthrough creates. Here's the pattern. Every time a powerful new AI tool launches, thousands of businesses immediately see how it could transform their operations, but they have no idea how to actually implement it. When GPT-4 launched in March 2023, major consulting firms like Accenture and McKinsey reported their AI-related bookings had more than tripled within months, while enterprise software companies were immediately flooded with implementation requests they didn't have the staff to fulfill. When Anthropic released Claude 3 in early 2024, legal firms and consulting agencies flooded implementation specialists with projects worth $50,000 to $200,000 each. The middleware opportunity exists in that gap. A former restaurant manager built a $1.8 million business in 14 months by creating AI-powered inventory systems for independent restaurants. She doesn't build the AI. She uses existing tools like ChatGPT's API and connects them to restaurant point-of-sale systems. Each installation saves restaurants roughly $8,000 monthly in food waste and labor costs. So her $15,000 setup fee plus $800 monthly maintenance actually seems cheap. But here's what makes this different from every other business opportunity you've heard about. The technical barrier is disappearing faster than anyone anticipated. No-code platforms like Zapier, Make, and Bubble now offer drag-and-drop AI integrations that would have required a computer science degree to build 18 months ago. The woman building restaurant systems learned everything she needed from YouTube tutorials and free documentation. The technical barrier that once justified those $2,000 courses has effectively disappeared. The real skill isn't technical anymore. It's what business strategists call pain point archaeology, the ability to identify expensive, repetitive problems that AI can solve better than humans. A logistics coordinator built a $900,000 annual business, creating AI route optimization systems for delivery companies. His background? 15 years of watching drivers waste time and fuel because dispatchers couldn't calculate optimal routes fast enough. What's happening is a complete inversion of traditional business advantages. Technical expertise used to be the moat. Now you can rent it by the API call. Deep industry knowledge, understanding exactly where business is hurt, has become the scarce resource. The math works because you're not competing on technology. You're competing on results. When a manufacturing company saves $40,000 monthly with AI-adjusted production schedules, they don't care whether you built it yourself or connected 3 existing tools with digital duct tape. They care that the problem is solved. This is why the most successful AI entrepreneurs of 2025 look less like Silicon Valley programmers and more like industry veterans who understood expensive problems. But there's a timing element here that changes everything. The window for middleware businesses is closing faster than most people realize, but not for the reason you think. It's not that the opportunities are disappearing. It's that the competition is about to get dramatically more sophisticated. By late 2025, major consulting firms had spent years building their AI capabilities through acquisition. McKinsey absorbed Quantum Black, now its dedicated AI arm, and acquired Iguazio, a machine learning platform company, to accelerate enterprise AI deployments. Deloitte has made at least 5 AI and data acquisitions in a single year, targeting companies with proven implementation capabilities across AWS, Databricks, and automation platforms. The pattern is consistent. These firms aren't building AI expertise from scratch. They're buying it from operators who already proved the market works. Here's why this matters for anyone considering jumping into AI businesses right now. The big firms are essentially buying their way into markets they missed. That restaurant inventory system we talked about? A major consulting firm approached the owner with a multi-million-dollar acquisition offer in late 2025. She turned it down, but similar offers are happening across every industry vertical where middleware businesses have proven the market exists. The psychology behind these acquisitions reveals something crucial about timing. Major consulting firms charge enterprise clients $300 to $500 per hour for AI strategy work. But they've struggled to deliver actual implementation because their consultants think in frameworks, not solutions. Meanwhile, middleware entrepreneurs who've been solving specific problems are generating measurable ROI for clients at a fraction of consulting rates. The big firms aren't just buying revenue, they're buying proven playbooks that work. Here's where both things are true simultaneously. The technical barrier that once made these businesses hard to build has collapsed, but a new competitive barrier is rising to replace it, and it's moving faster than most people realize. This creates a fascinating arbitrage opportunity that exists right now, but probably won't by 2027. Independent operators can still move faster, charge less, and deliver better results than enterprise consulting teams, but only if they focus on problems that are too small or too specific for consulting firms to care about. The sweet spot is businesses generating $2 to $50 million annually, large enough to afford real solutions, small enough that McKinsey won't return their calls. A financial advisor built a $650,000 business, creating AI client onboarding systems specifically for independent wealth management firms. Each system saves advisors roughly 12 hours per new client and increases conversion rates by 23% because the process feels more professional. Big consulting firms could build something similar, but the total addressable market of independent advisors isn't large enough to justify their project minimums. She owns a niche that's profitable, but invisible to enterprise competitors. The mathematical reality is that most middleware opportunities follow a predictable life cycle. Phase 1. Early adopters pay premium rates because no solution exists. Phase 2. Word spreads and competition increases, but demand grows faster than supply. Phase 3. Large firms notice the market and start competing directly or acquiring the leaders. Phase 4. The opportunity shifts to the next technological advancement, and the cycle repeats. Right now, we're seeing different industries in different phases. Legal and healthcare are still in phase 1 for most AI applications. Professional services and e-commerce are entering phase 2. Basic automation and chatbot implementations have reached phase 3. The key is recognizing which phase your target market is in before you invest time building anything. But there's a deeper shift happening that changes how we should think about AI business opportunities entirely. The real money isn't being made by people who understand AI better. It's being made by people who understand human behavior and business operations, then use AI as a tool to solve expensive problems more efficiently. This psychological insight explains why so many technical experts are struggling to monetize their AI knowledge, while non-technical operators are building million-dollar businesses. The question isn't whether you have the technical skills, it's whether you're looking at the right problems, and we can show you exactly how to find them. But there's a third category everyone's missing. Traditional business operators using AI for what economists call productivity arbitrage. That real estate agent who built an AI system for lead qualification and client follow-up, her income jumped from $180,000 to $720,000 annually because she can handle 4 times as many clients while competitors burn out manually. But she's not selling AI. She's dominating her market with it. So here's the answer to our opening question. Who's actually getting rich from AI in 2026? It's the 20 billionaires who made $460 billion in additional profits from AI investments in 2025 alone. That's $23 billion each, while the rest of us fight over scraps. It's not the course sellers, and it's not the operators who missed the timing window. The real takeaway isn't which category to chase, it's understanding which phase your target market is in before you invest a single hour building anything. That's the difference between timing the wave and getting buried by it. Whether you're targeting businesses just discovering AI or those ready to scale systematically, the operators who understand timing are the ones turning $200 billion in global AI venture funding into personal wealth, while others are still debating which guru course to buy. The next video is going to challenge everything you think you know about AI business opportunities, because that real estate agent, she's hoping her competitors keep building AI businesses instead of using AI to compete with her directly. Subscribe if you want to understand why that changes everything. Which phase of the AI adoption lifecycle do you think your industry is currently in? Gold rush euphoria, reality check disappointment, quiet productivity gains, or market maturation? If this changed how you see the AI economy, subscribe. The next video will show you why the smartest play isn't building an AI business at all.